Every day, we wake up and interact with a world that feels private. You send a message, make a purchase, scroll through social media and think, and quote, "Only I know what I and APOs am doing," end quote. But what if I told you that every click, every swipe, every move is being watched, analyzed, and recorded, not by a shadowy villain in a Hollywood film, but by systems so vast and silent that most of us never notice them? Privacy, the thing we once took for granted, is quietly dying, and in its place, a digital panopticon, a world where someone is always watching. Let's start with something simple. Think about your phone. It's in your pocket, on your desk, maybe even in your hand right now. But what you may not realize is that it's more than just a device, it's a tracker. Every app you download, every setting you enable, every permission you grant opens a tiny window into your life. Your GPS location, browsing history, call logs, even your sleep patterns, it and APOs, all up for grabs. Many apps are free for a reason. You are the product. Your behavior is being harvested, packaged, and sold. And it doesn't stop at your phone. Your smart TV watches what you watch. Your fitness tracker knows how your body moves. Your voice assistant is always listening for its wake word. But sometimes it hears more. Now multiply this by millions of users. A massive sea of data flowing into invisible vaults stored indefinitely. Algorithms learn who you are better than you know yourself. They can predict your preferences, your desires, your fears, your future. The scary part? This isn't some dystopian future, it's already here. And it's not about any one company or platform. It's about an entire ecosystem built on surveillance. One that feeds on our clicks and taps like a digital predator. We live in the age of behavioral data. What you watch, what you buy, where you go, who you talk to, how long you stay, how fast your heart beats after seeing a post. This data creates a fingerprint, a profile more intimate than your DNA. Most people aren't aware of it. The trade-off seemed harmless at first, convenience in exchange for access. But convenience is addictive, and the price, it and APOs, becoming you. This isn't just about targeted ads. This is about control. When systems know you better than you know yourself, they can influence you subtly, silently. They know when to show you the right message at the right moment to make you act. Click, react. Is that free will or programming? And now we arrive at the tipping point. The death of privacy isn't and APOs just about data. It and APOs about power. Information is power. And when all information flows in one direction from us to systems we can't see or question, we lose more than privacy. We lose agency. Part 2. How you and APOs being watched every second. Let's go deeper. The surveillance net doesn't just stop at your devices. Cameras watch the streets. Sensors track traffic. Public Wi-Fi logs your movements. Facial recognition can identify you in a crowd. Smart cities promise convenience, automated lights, predictive traffic, instant alerts. But they come with a cost, total visibility. In a smart city, anonymity is an illusion. Even your behavior offline can be linked to your digital profile. Pay with a card, use a loyalty app, swipe a transit pass, all of it adds to the map of you. The data brokers, the quiet middlemen, aggregate everything into one profile. You become a data shadow, followed everywhere. You may think, I have nothing to hide. But privacy isn't an APOs about hiding. It and APOs about control over your identity, your narrative, your decisions. It and APOs the right to think without being watched, to act without being judged. Now, artificial intelligence enters the scene. AI systems comb through the data, learning, predicting, anticipating. They recognize patterns even humans miss. They can forecast your mood, guess your next action, even manipulate your decisions subtly. This is the rise of predictive profiling. It's not about what you did, it's about what you might do. Your future becomes a probability graph. Credit scores, insurance rates, job offers, they and APOs increasingly influenced by this unseen data. A moment of online anger could mean a missed opportunity. A click on a controversial video could flag your profile. The consequences are real, even if you never see them. The scariest part? There's no opting out. You can and oppose to live a normal life and stay invisible. Even if you go offline, others can still tag you, track you, pull you back in. This is the age of total exposure, the age where our lives become data sets. And the cost is more than just ads or recommendations, it's freedom. But all is not lost. Part 3. Reclaiming the right to be invisible. There's a growing movement. People around the world are beginning to ask the right questions. They're building tools, creating alternatives, seeking ways to restore privacy not as a luxury but as a right. Encryption is one line of defense. When you send an encrypted message, no one, not even the service provider, can read it. More apps are adopting this by default. It's not perfect, but it and oppose as a start. Decentralized networks are another path. These systems remove the central authority, giving power back to the users. In a decentralized world, no single entity owns your data. It lives across nodes, protected by the community, not exploited by corporations. Then there's personal action. You can limit app permissions, use privacy-focused browsers, mask your digital identity, use VPNs, stop oversharing. It may seem small, but every step matters. Like raindrops filling a glass, every decision counts. But even more powerful is awareness. When you understand how data is used, you make better choices. You demand better practices. You help others wake up. Education is a tool. Share what you learn. Talk about privacy at home, in schools, with friends. The more we understand the system, the less control it has over us. And perhaps the most important step of all, build with purpose. Developers, designers, creators, the future depends on what you create. Build systems that respect users. Create platforms that empower, not extract. Privacy doesn't mean isolation. It means freedom with boundaries. It means choice. It means the ability to be human in a digital world without being stripped down to data points. The future is still unwritten. Part 4. The new dawn of digital freedom. Here's the truth. We can't rewind the clock. Surveillance won't vanish overnight. But we can choose a different path forward. The death of privacy doesn't have to be the end. It can be the catalyst for a digital rebirth where humans reclaim control, where systems are designed with ethics, and where freedom and technology coexist. It starts with us, with conversations, with creators who choose integrity over profit, with platforms that embrace transparency, with communities that protect one another. It begins with seeing clearly, with asking, and quote, who sees me, why, and what am I giving in return, end quote. It grows with collective action. When enough people care, change happens. Movements rise, laws adapt, cultures shift. But most of all, it depends on remembering something deep and old, that the right to be unseen, unheard, undisturbed, that quiet, sacred space of being is a human right, one worth fighting for. In this digital age, we don't need to vanish. We need to reappear not as data, but as people, alive, awake, aware. Because privacy is not a relic. It an oppose as the soil in which freedom grows. And it's time to plant the seeds again.